Morning, everybody. Sunday morning, 20th of November, 2022. The sun is shining here in the shed quarters, and we've got loads of people watching and loads of people in the studio. We've got Steph. Good morning, Steph.
Morning, Malcolm.
Morning, James. Hello, James.
Loaded. Morning, James.
Steve.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Losing my voice.
Hello. And John. Good morning, John.
Morning, everybody.
And 10 human beings watching.
Not forgetting him, Malcolm.
And me. Good morning. John, you've got to guess the tipple.
I did. I remember I didn't drink this last night, so hello.
Okay. Right, so people who haven't seen the Friday night show, which is a different audience, remind you, Friday night show, we have a thing called Guess the Tipple, where John drinks something and then we look at it and we go, oh, I wonder what that is. So have a guess, have a go. If you think you know, stick it in the chat. Now, check out the colour, have a look and see if there's any fizz in it. There's no head on it. Talking about the drink, not John.
It's left over from last night. Maybe it's supposed to be fizzy, but it isn't.
Yeah, a bit like John.
I'm always fizzy.
So yeah, have a guess in the old chatties. What we got going on? We got sit rep. Young James, the model officer, is going to go through our sit rep. There's a post on the Models Mess for our beneficiaries and volunteers, fans of the charitable organisation Models for Heroes. Go and have a look at that. Go and stick up what you've been up to and what you've been working on. And, yeah, we'll go through it. Won't we, James?
We will, indeed.
Yeah. Look. And then Steve has got to guess the thing. You lucky ducks.
Quite a traditional one this week.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's not Matt.
I'll have the usual Easter eggs in there, will it?
No. I was short of no beavers, unfortunately.
Oh.
I was short of time this week, so it was only a quick one.
Okay. All right. Okay. Right. Well, the first thing we do is we go around to everybody and find out what they've been working on this week. Have a chat. Find out what mess they've been making on the bench. I've got something to show this time. Shockingly.
Woohoo! Let's start with you then, Malcolm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
Malcolm, what have you got on the bench?
That's great
an
news.
upside down cup. Nice.
Oh yeah, I made it upside down. I haven't changed the camera. That's really
Is that for the Australian viewers?
No, I was just worried about what was in that coffee. It was about to spill on my head. That
Oh,
cup.
it's not that.
Sorry.
It's not part of guess the thing. That's yesterday's tea. I don't think autofocus is on, which is a bit rubbish. But... Here we go. This is Macross figure. 1/72. It's supposed to transform into, in the show, it's supposed to transform into like F-14 Tomcat things. But what I'm doing is kind of metallizing it up, and then I'm painting all the kind of edges where it might be scratched up, and painting all the scratches in, things like that on the legs, and making it look all knackered and worn down. And then once I've done that stage, I haven't really done much on this arm yet. Then I'll be putting some paint on it, and then chipping that off, and then a little bit of rust, and then maybe putting some. Well, I'll probably put decals on first, and then chip those back off again. But yeah, I'm just kind of experimenting and playing with this guy. It's fun. Quite enjoying it. He's going to be probably standing on this base, going, "Look how cool I am." That's probably what he's going to do. But I don't know. That's me. See if he stands up. Yes, he does. Yay! There you go. How about Steph? He's got his stuff ready. Hello, mate.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm well. Tired, but well. What you got going on?
Good, good. What have I got going on? Let's go with this bird here first. So
Oh, a sign.
it's a metal thief from 1991. J. Bassett at Grenadier, number 3307. But that's wrong. I think it's 3312. This one is. This is the thief. It was given to me by a good friend of mine, and I've cleaned her all up, took all the old paint off, and I was just sat watching football yesterday afternoon, doing some bits and bobs on her. So she's got her boots done. I said boots, not boobs. And her hair, and the coinage on the bottom, which you can just see there. Needs a bit of a gloss coat because it's going to be shiny gold. And also this bad boy.
Are they both metal?
Yes. So the knight down there, he's been done. He was dry brushed, and it's come out really well. I do like that technique of dry brushing metallics over it, and it just slowly builds up, and it comes out really nice. So the dragon killed him and rescued the girl.
Ah.
So that's what I'm going to be spraying this morning, the dragon, and I'm going to be using testing out this gold green stuff world color shift. So you know the one you gave me and asked me to test. So I'm just getting it and testing it now, see what it's like. I'm going to be running it through the airbrush, and we'll just see how that goes.
Are you going to put that just on the wings or the whole dragon?
The whole dragon. I do like this color. It's called Martian green, and it's purple.
Does it color shift to green? Maybe.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I've got to get it working because it was a bit claggy when I put it in. So I just need to give it a really good stir.
Claggy, nice.
Yeah, that's a great bird. So yeah, that is what I is up to and what I is doing.
Figures, nice.
Yeah, not something I do very often. But I thought, why the hell not?
Yeah. Right, let's go through the chat a little bit because it's building up. We'll go to James. Okay.
Okay.
So, totally scale models. Mr. Steve says, "Good morning, one and all." Steve.
Morning, Steve.
Morning, Steve.
Martin Jackson, Mr. Jacko says, "Morning, all."
Morning, Jack. Morning.
Hey, buddy. Wayne Cooper is up with the Larks as well. He says, "Morning, humans."
Oh, what show's he watching?
Well, he's just saying morning humans. He's not implying that there are.
Oh, that's okay then. Right.
Mr. Millership says, "Good morning, everyone."
Morning, gents. Morning, everybody.
Good morning, Eric.
Mr. Rory Brown popped up on a Sunday morning. Don't forget it's D&D tonight, Rory. See you there. Black Rifle Model Works. That would be Luke. Says good morning, folks.
Well, look,
Another Luke.
Morning.
Morning. Good to see you. Scale Model says, oh, right. Flat Coke is a guess.
no.
Right. No. Okay. Dr. Pepper, says Rory.
Nope.
Pat is watching too. Hello, Pat. Good morning.
Morning, Pat.
Morning, Pat.
Oh, Jess.
Keith Philpott says, hi, guys. Hope all is well. Yes, thank you, Keith. Thanks for tuning in.
Morning, Keith.
Okay.
Morning.
A transformer, nice. Well, it's not a transformer as in like the show Transformers, but it does change into a robot, and then change back into an F-14 Tomcat thing. So in the show. Oh, speaking of which, have you seen the Transformers on the is it Academy? Have released them?
No.
No. If you're a fan of Transformers, go and check out Soundwave. I think is it Trumpeter or somebody will tell me in the chat. I'm sure they've released a set of Transformers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, go and have a look. Go and Google that. Black Rifle Model Works. Luke says color shift paint is very good, Steph. Light coats and build up the effects you want.
Brilliant. Thank you, Luke. Give that a go. If I can get the bloody paint to work.
Are you thinning it?
Yes,
Yeah.
but it was the first time I've used it, so the nozzle was stuck. And when I gave it a squeeze, this horrible dirty snake came out of it. So I think it's blocked my airbrush. So I'm just going to give it a quick clean, get rid of that crap. Oh yes, has it ever?
All right. Well, you got an hour. Paul Astle says, good morning, team. Good morning, Paul. Thanks for joining us.
Morning, Paul.
Morning, Paul.
AD is in. AD Emily says, good morning.
Oh, morning, Adi.
Morning.
And Mr. Rob Herring says, hello.
Morning.
Morning, Rob.
Rob. Have you bullied him into getting a sort of a session out yet, Steph?
Oh, I'll be bullying him later today and Monday
Yep.
and Tuesday.
Excellent. You have my permission to fully bully.
Woohoo! Fully bully.
Bully.
Bully. Yeah, that'd be cool. Get that sorted out.
Oh, yeah.
Mal, Zil as well. Morning all. Hi, Mal.
I'm out.
Morning, Mr. Griffiths.
Brilliant. There we are. We're all caught up. Excellent. Morning to everybody. James, you ready to rumble?
I am ready to rumble.
What have you been doing?
So I have been playing with. He says I was ready. So I've been playing with the Tamiya M8 Greyhound light armored car. In my usual fashion, I have decided to add a little bit. So I have added some wiring, an ammo rack, some weld seams, some rivets, etc. It's not 100% accurate. I just done it how I think it should do.
Oh,
So, because you won't see most of it anyway, but yeah, just for fun, wanted to try it. So yeah, so it's getting there. I'm just basically putting all the bits and pieces together. I'm playing with the turret at the moment. I've just removed all the handles because I'm gonna do my own handles.
okay.
So
What are you going to use?
I'm gonna use a little bit of wire, and I've got loads of holes to drill, so that'll be fun. So yeah, that's it. All I'm up to. Nothing else.
Very cool. How do you do the weld seams? What do you use?
So the weld seams are just a very, very thin piece of plastic. You can use stretch sprue, but I've been using some of. He says some of this.
Uh-huh.
And literally just cut it where you want the weld seam, and then adding a little bit of glue. Manipulate the plastic as it melts. To give it a couple of bit of ridges here and there. Yeah, quite easy and quite fun. So obviously use the same piece to make the rivet heads as well, but very thinly cut.
Yep.
And dot them about. So yeah, that's it.
You're quite enjoying your scratch building right now, aren't you?
Yeah, Sorry, other side of the room. Want to put that way. Yeah, it's made me realise that actually what I really want to do is some diorama work, because that involves a lot of scratch building, and I've missed it. I haven't really done any for quite some time. So this is part of a group build for a podcast, mini something or other.
Micro Machines podcast.
Thank you. They asked me to get involved, so to do with the Battle of the Bulge. So yes, I'm doing that for them. But once this is done, I'm gonna have a complete clear down, and I'm going to start doing some diorama work.
Awesome. What are the other guys doing? Do you know? With the boys and girls.
Funny enough, this kit is very popular. I think there's about 4 of them being built. And then there are some other tanks and bits and pieces, but I've not looked that closely, if I'm honest. I've been a little bit preoccupied the last few weeks. So, yeah. But yes, it's all good.
And what's it going to be doing on a diorama? Is it going to be leaping over a fence? Is it going to be crashing into a rock? What's it going to be doing?
No, I don't know yet. I think it probably will be in a hidden position of some description. Potentially.
Position. Right, all right.
But it will be a winter scene. That much I have decided.
Yes, gotcha. Well, then most of them will be, won't they?
Yeah, because of the time of year that the Battle of the Bulge happens. Pretty logical, obvious.
Yeah. Better nice. What about your Helldiver? Has that moved on since we saw it last?
No, she's sat over there sulking because I'm not giving her any attention. So, yeah, I may well pack that away until next year.
Okay. Very cool. Thank you for sharing that, mate.
No worries.
You'll be doing sit rep shortly, won't you?
I will be.
Guess the thing. Cool.
No need to call me Shirley, but fair enough.
It is the weekend, Liam.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I've still got my wig and makeup on.
Rob Herring says, I'm only here briefly. I'm about to run a half marathon. It starts at 10.
Well done, you.
Yeah.
Good luck.
He'll be back for 11, so he's fine.
Yeah, it's only half marathon.
Yeah.
Well, take us with you. Plug us in. I'm sure we can motivate you to run away.
Somehow.
Yeah. Rory says the scratch building is the black belt of model making. Model making truckers in says good morning all. Hello, Lewis. Mr. Norman Dennison says, morning folks, you'll need Norm the Sniper hidden in your build, James.
Yeah, there will be a Norm in there, so he'll be pleased to hear that.
What's that about then? Explain that.
Well, basically, one of the last builds I did, which was the sacrifice on the altar of freedom, a long time ago, 4 or 5 years ago now, the GI looking up at his mate, feeling sorry for himself, was called Norman.
Oh, I see. I see.
Named in honour of Mr. D.
Oh, I see. So you have a Norm in all dioramas now?
Yeah, it's like my little Easter egg. I have to have a Norm in all my dioramas.
Okay, we look forward to that. Mr. Davey, Model Maker Dave's workshop says hello, everyone.
Good morning, Dave.
Morning, Dave.
Good morning.
Morning, Dave.
Flat Pepsi guesses, Steve.
Nope.
No, not Flat Pepsi. Can you show us again? You did.
Yeah, it's almost gone.
Oh. Is it alcoholic?
No.
Oh.
No, it's not alcoholic. I can tell that.
Oh, okay.
Why?
He's still upright.
A, he's still upright, and B, he's smiling while he drinks it.
It hasn't got a straw in it. Dominic is in. Good morning.
There is an umbrella to one side.
Cherry on it here. Dominic is in. Good morning. Paul's guest milk.
Wow.
It's been no rain coming, yeah.
How long has it
It's
been
been
there?
there for some time, if that's milk.
Ooh, does he feel a bit funny? Cold tea, says Tony.
No, done that one.
No, not cold tea. Yeah. All right, who's next? Mr. Steve. How about you?
Oh. Right.
What are you
Well,
up to?
yes.
What's going on that bench? That tidy bench of yours?
Yes, I've been tidying up again.
Wow.
Oh, dear. Yeah.
You can see things.
As you can see, this is the Saturday night Zoom sessions current group build for civilian vehicles, and I'm doing a Vespa, and it will have the full mod treatment when it's done. And it's, as you can see, there's some body work. The engine is now complete, ready for painting. Front suspension is together, needs a bit more touching up. Bodywork and over here. The saddle, which will eventually be on there, something like that. Nice and fluffy, because we don't want the mod to get his bum cold, do we?
No.
And alongside that, there's a new walnut on the go, which will have a little boat in it, which will have a mast and sails when it's finished.
Gosh, is it going to be a particular type of boat?
No, it'll just be something that floats with mast and sails. I'm not going for scale models at that scale. And while I was tidying it up, I came across this little fire extinguisher, which I might fit to the scooter. I don't know.
Oh, what, an extra boost?
Later. Yeah.
Extra speed boost.
No, it's just to put out any fire lit under it by a passing rocket.
AD says, Steve, we all know it's not going to be a normal Vespa.
No.
So is the fun and games going to start later? Is it?
Yeah, I mean, the ideas will develop as it goes, I think.
Right.
You having a foxtail, Steve?
Yes, I've already started making that.
Cool.
Not very successful
That's
so
a silly
far.
question.
Yeah, not very successful so far, but it needs some more work.
Have you got your cocktail sausage there?
Yeah, I left it now. Where is it? No, okay. It's somewhere in the box. Oh, wait, no.
Edward says, thought you might be using that walnut as a crash helmet, Steve.
Hey, there's a thought.
Yeah.
That'd be cool design for a helmet. Make it look like a walnut.
It would, wouldn't it? Yeah, I just need to figure the right scale. Yeah. I think it'd be a little bit big for this. Anybody that could ride that scooter, but hey. I don't know.
Well, we've got a Han Solo here that's about the same scale, so we thought about
There
making
you go.
him into
Yeah. Yes.
a rider. Edward says Listerine.
No.
Cold coffee, says Steve.
No.
Dandelion border, but a dandelion and burdock, says Wayne.
No, that's me.
That's it. That's him.
Got that one. Cool. Thank you very much, Steve, for showing us that. Vespa's been quite fun to do. I think it's got your name written all over it.
Got somebody's name on it. I'm not sure whose yet.
Yes. John, what are you up to?
This still. But I'm doing track bashing.
Aye.
Yeah, it's Lincoln length. I've started doing. You can't really see that side, so that sprocket end at the top runs on. I'm now doing the front TA wheel end. So one side's going to be complete, and the other side's going to be off, because this is going to be ruined and blown up and awesome. You can see it's all got the interior.
Yeah, that's great.
It's a lovely kit.
Mm.
It goes together really well. With some fiddly bits, which are really annoying. The infantry handles along the side. There's little dimples where you locate them, and they just don't stick. I've knocked them off so many times. But live and learn. I've got another couple of these. I think the T3485. So if they've got the handles, I might just replace them with wire on the next one. But this is going along nicely.
Cool.
Soon this lot will be packed up.
Yeah, so tell us about that.
We're moving. Yay! and I'm getting a bigger room.
Yay! Is everything going to be in one room then, all your stash?
Yes. My 4 cupboards, which are in the garage, which is just there, they're going to be in the room. My display cabinet is going to be in the room. I've got the loft hatch in the room, so we're eventually going to get that boarded out and put shelving up, and everything that I don't normally use can be stored up there. It's going to be good. Yay. I'm even going to have my TV in a recliner chair in there as well.
It's going to be a boutique studio, is it?
But my desk there will be along the front, and then this bench here and the one I'm sat at will be along the wall, so they'll be sort of like that. I don't know if you can see that properly. So there's that's the left hand side. It's down the side, and my chair and telly will be over the other side.
Right.
TV's on the right, on my right, and the chair, which is going to get a new recliner, and I can sit and watch telly and play games in the same room. I expect the missus is just going to lock me in and occasionally have a door with a little tray underneath to feed me food. I'll have a chemical toilet in the corner or something.
That'll suit her very well, I'm sure.
Cat flap.
Yeah.
John Flap.
Yeah.
Feed me through the window, come round and just throw it at me.
Suit just bore it straight through a hole, couldn't she?
Yeah, it could do. So the thing is, we the people buying it came round not this Wednesday, just gone the Wednesday before Telford. Liked it, put their offer in on Friday, and it was accepted, and we're now moving hopefully the 19th of December.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
Luckily, it's only 5-minute walk away where we're going.
Good. I'm going to carry it all up the road then.
No.
You're going to get movers to pack everything up, or are you going to do it yourselves?
We're going to pack most of it. They'll just tip up on the day, and as you literally pull up, load of stuff in the garage, in the living room, and one of the rooms upstairs, and that'll be it. And obviously some furniture, and they'll just go, what? There you go.
Brilliant.
We've got to try and get it all in a bungalow.
And then you got to have Christmas as well.
Oh, the joys. Yes.
Sounds like fun. Cool.
Yes.
Well, good luck with that, John.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Vimto says totally scale models.
No.
Keep going. Keep guessing. It's nearly finished it, cracky.
Wow, but it's very good.
Ooh, very good. Right. What are we doing? Guess the thing first?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okie dokie. I hope Steve's ready to roll.
Mm.
Dave's in. Good morning. Hello, After Dave.
Morning. Hello, everybody. It's me. Are you waiting for this? Because you didn't get one on Friday, unless someone else did it. But it is a Sunday.
Yeah, we did it.
You did it?
Yeah.
Oh, did you do that?
No, Steve did that. Steve did it, and it was Guess the Steve.
And I missed the camera.
He did. You pointed something else. I know you pointed at the
Pointed
screen.
at the screen instead of the camera. It didn't work.
Yeah. Oh, is that the finger, or is that a practice finger?
I think you've missed your cue, Malcolm.
Never mind.
It is time for Guess the Thing.
Right, here we go then. Traditional one this week. Little part of a picture. Tell me what the big picture is. Go.
Oh, okay. Answers in chat. Questions then. Answers in chat. Let us know what you think that is. What's the prize then, dude?
Right. Oh dear. Whatever's left of John's tipple.
John's what? Oh.
What, that one?
Oh, nothing left. He's just drunk it. Yeah. Press that button. No, that's not the right button.
This one. This one.
That's the button I want. Or that, and then I want to press that. What? Why is that not working?
What are you doing?
No, I want to have the picture where we're all on the side. Why is that not working?
Blame James.
Steph, help. What is it?
I mean, you want me there instead of the picture?
No, I want you up big. Oh, I know why. It's because you're not sharing, are you?
No, I'm
It won't
using
work. Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
doing it the professional way.
Sorry.
Ish.
Sorry,
When
Marco.
did that happen?
Hang on, I missed that email.
If you share it, then I'm able to share your screen rather than putting it on your own screen. Then I can put it so that we all appear on the left. That's all.
Oh, okay.
That's all. Right. So we've got some guesses coming in already. So have a guess. You get to drink John's dregs. The winner.
John's special sauce.
Yes, very John's gravy. Right, we've got a couple of
Can we unbox that?
Oh God, stop it. 0.0% bottled beer of some description, says it.
No.
Is it neat rum? Says
No.
Mike. Is it a tank? Oh, that's this one. Totally Scale Models. It says tank. Steve.
Good start.
Good start. Brent Gun Carrier. Churchill. There's Waffy Dave. The new Ring doorbell.
Oh, bonus point for that. I like that one.
Yes. Extra functionality. A tank says 80. The front Coax guns said 80. Norman says machine gun mount off a Comet tank. Paul says the new Ring doorbell at number 45.
Oh, right. Well, what goes on at number 40? Do we want to know what goes on at number 45?
I don't think I'd risk trying to find out.
No, I wouldn't. No.
Well, it depends what they've got going on at the back door. Martin Jackson says Churchill.
Okay. Right, going around the studio then. Everybody
Yes.
on there.
Do you want me to do it? As I can see the names.
Yeah, go for it because they've all had a excuse me, they've all had a good guess.
Yeah, sure. Steph, any ideas?
It's either the coaxial gun off a Comet or a Cromwell.
Okay. John, clues, ideas?
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
It's the. I'm with Steph. It's either Comet or Cromwell. I can't remember which one's at Bobby, but it's the Polish Brigade one. The Polish Division. That's the Winged R logo.
Oh, okay. I have no idea, other than a gun on a tank. James, what do you think it is?
It's a Comet.
Comet. It's the best machine gun.
Wow. You guys go. A pointy bang bang thing, says Steve. That's exactly what I would
That's
say.
very good.
Luke says 30 cal Cromwell. That is you, Luke, isn't it? Or does someone else have access to your YouTubes as well?
No, it's Luke.
It's Luke. Okay. Edward says, "Oh yes," says it. He agrees to the old things. And Jackson says it can't be a coax if it's not next to the main gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Well, we've had a couple of correct answers. I think first one in with Cromwell was
Me.
no. There was one in the chat before we went round the studio.
Luke?
No, it was before that. It was further up. I think.
Tank?
Cromwell. I'm sure somebody else. No, it was. Yeah, it was Totally Scale Models. I think, wasn't it?
Totally Scum also says pointy bang bang thing.
No, Black Rifle. Sorry. Yes. 30 cal Cromwell. That was the first person to mention Cromwell.
Yeah, there we go. 30 cal Cromwell. Well done. Very cool. Where's that then? Is that the Tank Museum?
Yeah.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Balcony at the back where the cafe is.
I didn't take a lot of notice. I was just looking for random pictures. The theme is World War II, by the way, but just so you know. What about that one?
Luke says it is me. It could be a number of folks after the 1st of January. Ooh. Drip feeding us information there, Luke. Well done, Luke. Luke's going to get John's dregs so far.
Lucky person.
Have a guess what you think this might be. Oh yeah. I might know what this is. Going around the studio then. Do you have an idea, Steph?
Who was that?
Steph.
I've got a good idea what it is, but I'm not telling you.
Steph.
Yes.
Yes. Are you looking around your shoulder as well? I am too. John, any ideas?
Possibly.
James.
Yes.
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 Yes. Corsair, says Mr. Bain Cooper. P47 Thunderbolt says 80 on Facebook there. Waffy Dave says, is the theme of Wobbly Wobbly 2?
Well done, it is, yes.
Hooray.
That was just a global clue. Everything in this that you see in here will have fought in World War II at some point.
Oh, okay. There we go. Totally Scum says Corsair. Bruce the Buffalo, says Edward. Very specific. P47 Thunderbolt, Mr. Elliot. Hello, Elliot.
Okay.
How did you get on at Telford, mate? Let me know. Luke says morning, and Norman. Edward says a Brewster. Oh, I see. Is it Bruce the Brewster?
Bruce the Buffalo. Yes, I like that. Yes, that's a whole new story.
Norman says morning, and Paul Assel says the new JLM ceiling fan. JLM?
I have seen ceiling fans built like that.
Yeah. What's JLM?
I think
It's
you mean
that marketing
JML.
company.
It's usually JML.
I'm with you. Yeah. Hellcat, says Steve. A buffalo, says Mel. Buffalo.
Morning, bro.
Right.
Wow. All right, well, I had some good guesses
Let's go
there.
around the studio then.
Yeah, sure. James, then, what is it?
It's a Dauntless.
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 Steph, what is it?
I'm with James. It's a Dauntless.
Oh, John, what is it?
I would have gone with Mal until James went Dauntless, and he seems to know it quite well. So I'm going to go with James. Dauntless.
I was going to go with Corsair. That's what I was going to go with.
Right. Okay, well, guess who gets the prize? It's Edward. It's Bruce the Buffalo.
It's Bruce the Buffalo.
I should have gone with Mal. Sorry.
Oh, 1 point to Edward. Well done.
Well done, you are.
That's a cute little plane, isn't it?
Yeah.
Little stubby fella. Little stubby fella. Devastator, said Wayne. And Mal says, morning, bro.
Morning, Mal.
Listen, bro.
Okay. Let's move on. What about that one?
Oh, okay. I guess the thing is, put your guesses
Two
in the
points
chat.
if you get 2 points if you get the right vessel, and 1 point if you just get the class. Or one point for one of the sister ships. Put it that way.
Oh, blimey. You get a point to know which direction it's sailing.
It might even be an anchor. It might not be sailing anyway.
Oh, dear. Crikey. I didn't know it was a ship. So, that's a good start. Right. Chats.
There's a Matlow with binoculars standing on top of it. What else would it be?
All right, going around the studio then. Do you have any clues, John?
I did have until Steve went. It's one of the. That's a number of them. I know. Great. I don't think it's what I think it is.
Okay. Steph?
Got an idea.
Okay. Good. Mr. James?
Possible.
Okay, well, in the chat, there's a couple of guesses popped up. Frigate says, totally scummods. Please don't swear in the chat. Great. Who's that? AD says something to do with puddle pirates. First class HMS Beaver. Difference there. Paul Assel says pass. Problem. New Jersey. Says Waffy Dave. New Jersey. That's what he says.
Yeah. Okay.
And the SS Beringeria.
Beringer. I can't pronounce it either. No.
Beringeria.
Beringeria. Somebody else guess something we can pronounce.
Okay. Isle of Wight Ferry. Wellington. Red Bull. Could be. Okay, bud. Do we want to see what guesses?
We've got a couple more.
Let's do that. Iowa class says Boaty McBowface, Boaty class. Says Al. 80 says HMS Belfast. Yeah, okay. We'll go in our studio then. Do we know what it is? I'm going to go for Tirpitz.
Tirpitz, did you say?
In my head, yes.
Okay.
James?
I'm going to go with Belfast.
Steph's not there. John?
My original thought was HMS Ark Royal, but then he went, no, there's more of them. HMS Exeter.
Okay. A sensible guess. Is it a city class? Says AD. Waffy says the Mississippi Queen at Wicksteed Park. Getting my feet massaged. That's new. Sorry, there's a cat down by my feet. All right, well, there you are. Lots of guesses.
Okay, well, we have to give the points to AD for this one, who's got closest, quickest. Although nobody got the spot on. It's a town class cruiser, a half sister to Belfast. It's actually HMS Manchester.
Oh.
So it was the original unstretched version of the class.
Oh.
But Belfast is closest.
There we go. City class. Yeah. Well then, one point to him.
Yep.
One step closer to John's jus.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
Steve, just before I forget, there's a 350th scale special interest group being started up. I know you haven't built 350 boats, but I thought it might be interested that is happening.
Yeah. Well, one of my ambitions is to take a model of Belfast to convert it into one of the earlier versions.
Oh well, okay. Get started on that.
Let's go.
Stop doing all these group builds. Cool. Right. Answers in the chat, please. What you think this might be? Have a guess. Have a go. If you think you know, what is that?
Got a few.
Got a few guesses coming in already. Yeah, that's right. Going around the studio though, just with a quick eye on May. Do you have an idea, Steph? Or is Steph back? Steph back? Steph's not back. James?
I might have an idea.
You might have an idea. John, do you have a raging clue?
Hi. Oh, yes.
Ooh. I don't know what that is. Okay, right. So going through the chat. Pongo beats the Matt Lowe's. Says AD. M3 Lee says Wayne. Grant Orally says Gary. And also Gary says morning. Good afternoon. Where you been? Chart 1B says Elliot. Cool. B1 Best French Tank says Norman. Chart 1B again from Waffle Dave. And then the Chart Best from Nick Lindsay. Good morning, Nick. And Chart 1B, but if it has single links, I ain't building it.
Very wise.
Gary says, I'm talking to my dad. Sorry, sir. It's too right. You should be watching the show as well. Nick says, morning all. Good morning.
Morning, Nick.
Nice to see you. A snorkel says, is that one of his silly guesses again, or is that what he actually is guessing?
I don't know, but I think it must be a pass. Okay, let's go around the studio before we get ourselves into deep trouble.
James.
I think it's a Grant.
John.
Char 1B.
Char 1B. Steph, are you there? I don't know what it is. So, right, go on then, Steve-O.
Right, well, Elliot was first one in with Char 1B, B1, this.
Hey. Well done. Good job, Elliot. Good job. Let us know how you got on at Tilford, mate.
And you're right.
1
Those
point for
track
Elliot.
links, horrible thing to make, don't they?
Is it these single links?
I don't know, because they would be on that because it's a real one. But
yes, of course. Cool. Good fun-looking tank, that, isn't it?
yes, a very underrated tank, mainly because it was never used properly. Okay, next one. That should be easy.
Should be easy. I don't know anything about boats at all.
Yeah, they're all easy if you know the answer.
Is that you banging around there, Steve?
Sorry, it's a dog chewing a bone in the background.
Okay. You ask it to be quiet, because we are live to the nation. Naughty dogs. Okay. Totally Scarborough says torpedo boat. Wayne says torpedo boat. Mr. Nick Lindsay says e-boat. Let's be from the north. Corvette class says AD. MTB says Mr. Miracle Paint Masks. MTB, what's that stand for?
Motor torpedo boat.
That's the one. Vosper Motor Torpedo Boat says Gary Morris. And Waffle says e-boat. Okay. Going around the studio then, answering yay or nay. Do you have a clue, John?
Yes.
James?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know that we've had K22 written on things before, on Guess the Thing. So I'm going to go with whatever it was we said it was before. Flower Class Corvette, says Norman. Hello, says Upside Down John.
Mr. Morley.
Okay. And Elliot says an S-boat. Elliot says that got on okay at Telford. Spent too much, but had a good time. Well, that's good. Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to bump into you. K22. Yeah, I don't know what this is.
Okay. Around the studio then.
Yes. James?
HMS Snowbury. Flower Class Corvette.
Right. You would know.
If I get it right, I did.
Better quick cross-check, cross-reference. John?
Yeah, James. Flower Class Corvette, HMS Snowbury.
Right. Okay. Cool. Go on then.
strictly speaking, it would have been HMCS Snowbury because she was a Canadian one, wasn't she?
Correct. Yeah.
But anyway, it looks like the Pongo's beating the Matlows again, being first in with a Corvette.
Good
It is actually a
lord.
class Corvette, yeah.
Gosh, that was 80, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Again, 2 points to 80. Oh, you must really, really want your dregs, John.
You can have my dregs.
That's very
No one's
cool
got it
looking
right
boat,
yet,
that.
though.
Very cool looking ship. What's the difference? Says Wappy Dave. Oh, it's not a joke. But what's a joke? What's the difference between a boat and a ship?
That's a very good question.
I think a navy, they say a boat goes under the water, a ship goes on the water.
No, they can all go under the water. It's some of them can come back up again.
Yes, I think purposefully they're designed to go under the water.
I think somebody once described it as a ship can carry a boat, but a boat can't carry a ship.
Ah,
Which is why submarines are always called boats, because they don't carry lifeboats.
I
I don't know.
gotcha.
There's probably lots of other reasons for it. So, if anybody out there knows, yes, Steve's agreeing with you. You can put a boat on a ship. Yes.
Wow, that's cool. Facebook user, which is hang on. AD says it's okay. I've got my own dregs.
These are speckled dregs.
AD, if you can do me a favor and just click that link, streamyard.com/Facebook if you can, and I'll be able to see your name then. I won't have to keep checking who you are. Or put love AD kiss kiss at the end of every message. John says a couple of dollars. That's the difference between a boat and a ship. Take the scale more says you can put a boat on a ship. Black Rifle, Mr. Luke says a boat can be carried on a ship. Weather Dave says Spot on Steve, subs are boats because they are originally carried by ships.
Uh-huh.
There we go. Right, new one. What's this? Guess it in the chat, please. Have a guess. Have a go. Think you know might win John's end of stream dribbles.
Woohoo. I've been dribbling all the time.
Oh, hey, Steph. He's back. All right, a couple of guesses coming in. Go around the studio then. Answer yes or no. Do you have a clue, Steph?
Yes.
James. You have a clue?
Yes, possibly.
Yeah. John.
No.
No.
I'll wait for Mal to say.
Okay. Whatever Mel says is what you'll say.
Yeah. I'll go with Mal this time.
He says P38.
There you go.
Okay, P38. Gary has said Warhawk. And that is AD. He says if they have an engine or sails, it's a ship. Lockheed Lightning, says John. P38 says Elliot. P38 Lightning says AD. Nick says that orange thing that Chuck Yeager flew.
X1, I think you mean to me.
Yeah, X1. Yeah. Gary says if you call a ship a boat, it upsets the Navy. So that's fun.
Oh dear.
That's fun. Oh, let's just see your profile picture. There's a picture of some of the volunteers from beneficiaries from Telford.
Yay.
Very nice. Norman says P38. Edward says anyone who is not a sailor called everything a boat to annoy a sailor.
Yeah.
Nick Lindsay says, but I really think it's a lightning.
Oh.
So he says he thinks it's either the X1, but I really think it's a lightning. Totally scale model says P45. And Waffy Dave says even the FAA guys did that, Edward, to annoy the fish heads. About boats and ships. All right, walking around the studio then, taking
They weren't proper sailors, were they?
taking names and everything else. What is it, Steph?
P38 Lightning.
Okay. John, what is it?
Yeah, I'll go with that as well.
Okay. James?
I'm not sure, but I'm going to go with P38.
Oh, I'm going to go with Warhawk.
Oh.
Stubby wings.
It's either that or a P-47.
Which one are you going for?
I'll go for P-47. Be different.
I don't think it is. You would know if it was a P-47.
James James just doesn't want my dribbles.
Basically, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, you really can't blame him.
No, I
Can.
Yeah. Wildcat says Wayne, and it's a wing, says Waffy Dave. Thank you, Wayne.
Very good.
Huh.
Okay,
Okay,
is everybody
well
got a guess now? Yeah.
I think so, yes.
Moving on. There it is. It's a lightning. So who was in first in with P38 was
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
And that pilot should be looking where he was going, not staring at the camera.
Well, maybe he's thinking about doing a left-hand turn.
It's a pilot. Of course, he's going to stare at the camera and not look where he's going. That's what they do.
Oh, good. Yeah.
He's checking to see where they are. That's what isn't that what they do when they're flying in formation? Don't they? It's constantly look to see.
Yeah, he's just lining up for the shot. That's all.
Yeah. How did they say cheese out the window?
Cheese.
Camembert.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yes, they'd be a bit more refined than just cheese, wouldn't they?
Uh-huh.
Also would be, yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay, right. Next one.
Yes, Gary says he's maintaining formation. That's exactly right. That's why he's looking.
Yes. Which is a posh way of saying avoiding collision.
Gorgonzola, says Gary. Well done, Mal.
He may well have just been looking for the hotel.
Generally, they're on the ground, aren't they? Right, it's a thing on the water. So, have a guess, have a go. Think you know. Stick it in the chat, please. You could be the proud winner of John's dribbles. Greg's, sorry, yes.
I shall be quite surprised and impressed if anybody gets this one.
Surprised and impressed.
Yeah.
Nice if I got one today. I haven't got any yet. Okay, have a guess, have a go. Think you know. Stick it in the chat, please. Come on, guesses coming in slowly already. What things would give it away then? Is a anchor with a hole in, or a round hole? Is there any features on there that we should look out for?
Oh, just the way it's put together, really, I suppose.
It does look like every other boat I've ever seen.
It's a ship. Don't annoy the Navy.
Yeah, sorry. It looks like every ocean-going vessel that I've ever seen. I guess it's because I don't know much about them. That's why. You know, just don't know the differences.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Right, well, we've got some guesses in there.
We do indeed. Let's have a look. All the way up to the top. Crikey. Sorry, hang on a sec. There we go. Dreadnought class says set with my scale models. Boaty McBoatface says Mal. Yes. Carrier says 80.
80.
Ark Royal says Nick. It's a breeze. That's one for Dave. Stop it. Big boat says Wayne. Yep, there you go. Win-win.
Next week we'll have guessed the cheese.
Yes, the cheese. Yeah, good. Oh, we've done that before, have we?
I don't think so.
No. Aircraft carrier. Very nice. Aircraft carrier says Mel. Aircraft carrier says Edward. No idea. I'll say HMS Ark Royal says Upside Down John. Why is there a beekeeper on board?
Well, so the crew can have fresh honey. Why else would you keep? Where's the beekeeper? I can't see one.
He's on the on the deck there, and standing in front of that hole. You can only just see the outline of his suit.
Ah.
Or that, or somebody who fences.
Oh, that. Ah, yeah. Okay. I don't think that's a. Oh, never mind.
Looks like a beekeeper or someone who's
I suppose it does.
or
From some angle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Looking at it in the smaller picture, I can see what he's getting. Yeah. Okay.
Akagi says
Akagi.
Gary.
Akagi.
Akagi. First US carrier says AD, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, AD says that. Mark Royal said was
Oh dear.
Mr. Mark Royal. Okay. Art Royal says Edward. USS Langley says Eddie. It's a boat, says Gary. Oh boy. The auxiliary aircraft carrier from Convoys, says Edward. Beaver. Wow. It's been a while. Well, for Dave, thank you. CV1 says 80. Is it HMS Illustrious? Says Steve. I thought it was from Squid Game, says John.
Okay,
All right.
let's in the studio then.
Yes. Steph, do you know what this big thing is?
I can have a guess.
Mm-hmm.
Go on then.
HMS Royal Oak, the aircraft
Ooh.
carrier.
Yeah, Royal Oak. Okie doke. Okie doke, Royal Oak. James.
Mark Royal.
Mark Royal. Mark Royal. John?
Aircraft carrier. My first thought was an Imperial Japanese Navy one. I'll go with that one. Imperial Japanese Navy aircraft carrier.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't know what it is. Big boat. Okay.
Right.
HMAS Cessna.
Well, I am surprised and impressed. We have got somebody who's pretty much got the correct answer.
Weapon decimal for Argos. Well, I can tell you it's definitely not a shop. It's definitely something that goes on the water.
It is a merchant aircraft carrier,
Mm.
convoy escort. It's actually the MV Rapana. But yeah, I think Elliot has the points for that.
Oh, well done.
Ooh.
Auxiliary aircraft carrier from Convoys.
Yes.
What was the name of the boat? Ship?
It's the MV Rapana.
MV Rapana. And what does MV stand for?
Motor vessel.
Motor vessel.
Yes. Diesel powered tanker with a flight deck stuck on the top.
Huh.
It operated, the tanker versions operated 3 Swordfish as convoy escorts and also carried a cargo of oil. Which is why they're not HMS, they remained merchant ships.
Gotcha. So it's like a civvy runway.
Yeah, a Navy flight deck parked on top of a civvy ship.
Yeah. Wow. Well done, Eddie. How the hell do you get that?
Sorry? I don't.
How the heck does he get that? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. But he got it. So I think he double points for that one. I'm amazed anybody got it.
All right, I hope you can keep him score.
Okay.
Or canoe, said Gary.
Here we are. There's another guess the tip. No, you're actually trying to guess the tank in the background. Sorry, did I say tank? Oh.
Waffida says, of course, that was so obvious. Yeah, it takes some very good knowledge. Mess Tin says Wayne Cooper. Now we're guessing the vehicle in the background.
Yes.
Stuk, says 80. All right, going around the studio, starting with John. Do you have an idea?
I believe so, yes.
I believe so. James?
Yes.
You do. And Steph?
I can tell you the name of the guy.
Oh, good.
What's his name?
Lance Corporal Gordon Lynn.
Ooh. Okay. What's the? Do you have an idea what the tank is?
No, not a clue.
Okay. Well, a couple of guesses coming through in chat. So have a guess. Have a go. Think you know. Let us know what you think it might be.
Who said stuck? Oh.
Lots of, oh, look at that. John's put his dots in. I haven't seen those dots in a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Yay, Mr. Marley.
Yeah.
About bloody time.
He's on Australian time, isn't he? So.
Yeah.
All right, a couple of guesses in. Valentine? There's Mr. Mal? Question mark. Valentine?
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 Is he asking you for a... Oh, no. Okay.
Maybe he is. Maybe he is. He's a friendly chap, you know.
Yes.
Elliot says Crusader. Second mess tin repair unit, says Nick. Matilda says Dave. Chicken Supreme says
Right.
okay, again we're getting the vehicle in the background, please. Stuart? No. What was his name? Steph?
I was just throwing my grandfather's name out there. He was never in the desert. He was in out in Burma, working on the railways.
Oh, okay. Well, John says it's Stuart. Gary says Crusader. Dave says Crusader. Panzer 111 says Nick Lindsay.
Oh, yes. This is Otto from the Africa Corps wearing a captured British beret.
It could be. Yeah, I've seen other things. Oh gosh, I forgot your name. Oh, sorry. MC Racing 189. I do remember your name, but it's in the back of my head. Hello, good morning. Churchill Tank. Mark II Crusader as Luke. Nick Lindsay, German style track links. I see. That's Spud McDindins.
Of course.
Yeah. Of course. Paul Astle says Matilda. Couple of Matildas. Sherman says 80. And I'm not doing those links either, says Mel.
No, don't blame you.
No.
Okay. Studio guesses.
Yes. John, what's that?
I think it's a Crusader.
Oh, Steph, what do you think?
Crusader.
And Mr. James.
Crusader.
Oh, okay. Consensus is Crusader.
Right. Okay, well, yes. It is a Crusader.
Oh, yeah,
I
look
think
at that.
Elliot
It's a
was
Mark II.
agree with Crusader, yes.
Oh, careful, Elliot. Careful. You're going to get a jiffy bag with a bit of liquid in it.
Quite a lot of liquid.
No, there's no liquid left, is there? There's just a couple of drips.
He's going to get a little liquid.
Okay. So he's going to get a liquid in the post. You lucky duck.
Okay.
Well done, Elliot. Crikey. Oh, he's doing very well. Says Gary.
All right, how's about this one?
Edward says, in the desert, there's really going to be a cool place to store the rations.
I think he meant to say rarely.
Yes. He probably did say rarely, but his...
Probably to say rarely, but yes, it's just voice operated. Always good for a laugh.
Yeah. I don't want to win the... don't want to win, don't want the dregs, says AD. No, I don't blame you.
Too late.
AD has... Oh, guesses coming in already. Crikey. Corsair. Facebook user. That is AD again. Corsair. Nick says Corsair. Muscle? Where's that guy come from? Miracle Paint Mask said Corsair. Wayne Cooper says Corsair. Norman D. F4U. Oh, that's very nice. Corsair, he says. A Thunderbolt says Paul. Gary says a Wild Cat. John, Mr. Marley, upside down, says Hellcat. A swing and a spinny thing, says Wifey Dave. And there's Elliot Spicer, current winner, with Bearcat.
He's trying to lose now, isn't he?
Yeah. It says, really, as a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, and MC Racer says, caution friendly fire incoming? Question mark. Very good.
Okay, shall we just go straight to guesses around the studio?
Yeah, let's go straight in. Who do you want to start with, Steve?
Oh, let's go for Steph.
All right, Steffo. What is this O?
Stefan.
F4U1D Corsair.
John.
I'll have to go with Mel. Corsair.
Corsair. Okay, and James.
Corsair.
Corsair. Gotcha. I'm going to go with Corsair too, because it looks like the one I'm building.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is, of course, a Corsair.
Oh no! Mal says, "Got me thinking Bearcat now."
Didn't see that.
You can't change your mind. Always go with your first answer. They say that on all the questions.
Yeah. Gary says, "Is it me, or does that star not look right?" It's you.
Yeah. That doesn't look as if it's been properly painted, does it?
I do like the Corsair, but when I was building it, I had to really triple check the instructions to make sure I got the rudder on right, because it doesn't look correct. Does it? That rudder looks like someone's put it on incorrectly.
You could easily
Put it in the wrong hole.
Okay.
Who won that one?
Oh, we had
Who's the
that
fastest?
very early, wasn't it? I think the second guess was right. Yeah, that one.
AD.
Lady again. Oh, well done.
Oh, he wants John's liquids. Very good. Right. Gary says, okay, Miracle Paint Masters. Then I thought, no, definitely, of course. Yeah, definitely is. Well done, Mel. Facebook user is Gavin. Good morning. He says, hello. Wife Dave says, is anyone flying? That looks like an empty seat. Oh, yeah, good look. Hope so.
No, there's definitely somebody in there.
Oh, yeah, there's a dude. HMS Belfast, says Nick. Guesses are coming in for this one. Have a go. Guess the thing. What do you think this might be? HMS Belfast. HMS Belfast, says Paul. Another big boat. Says Wayne. Yeah, I reckon he typed that grumpily. I have that feeling. Another big boat. HMS Glamorgan. Another boat. Says Gary. Belfast is John, and Boating McBoatface guesses Mal. If you keep guessing that, eventually you'll get it right.
Oh, nobody's got anywhere near it yet.
Really? It's not another big boat?
Well, I suppose it depends on your definition of big.
Oh, guess so. They need a new gazebo, certainly. I can tell you that. The one on the left looks a bit under strain. Going around the studio then. What are your guesses? James, what's your guess?
My guess?
Yeah.
You know, I haven't got a clue. HMS Devonshire.
Ooh, HMS Devonshire. Fair enough. John.
Missouri.
Cool. Good guess. Steph.
I'm going with John.
Yeah. I'm going to go down the Missouri Road as well, because we haven't had it yet. That's why. That's the only reason. And it's a boat. Going in the chat then. Oh, yeah. Totally Scale Model says Missouri. Edward says HMS Edinburgh.
GC.
Mal, well, maybe this picture was before. Mal says exactly. Not sure what I said, but Mal agrees. New Jersey says what today. Thinking Minesweeper says 80. US is Missouri, says Edward. It's too big for a Swipper, says Gavin. MC Racing says USS Texas. Just pop your name. I can't remember your name, mate. Very sorry. I know we spoke recently. Elliot Spicer, Coastal Patrol vessel. And Edward says, what does it say on the life belt?
Oh, I'll tell you in a minute.
Is there a life belt there? Oh, yeah, they're at the back. Can you zoom in?
Right. Well, I don't think I can on this. No.
I think there's about 9 pixels for you to play with. John says it says this side up.
Yeah. Great grey side up.
Yes, yeah, it's Mark. Ah, hello, Mark. Yes, hi, mate. Hospital ship, says Nick. Too big for a sweeper. Oh yes, too big for a sweeper. Gotcha.
Yeah, it is.
And Gary says yes. It says this side.
Okay, right. Well, who's got anywhere near LST? And on the lifebelt it says LST 325.
Oh wow. LST. What does that stand for, Steve?
Landing ship tank.
Landing ship. Really?
Yeah.
Thought that one up. That's good. Landing ship tank. Blimey.
Okay.
Whereabouts is that?
Pardon?
Whereabouts is it?
Somewhere in the. I mean, those look like Mississippi river boats in the background, so I'm guessing it's somewhere like New Orleans or thereabouts.
Mm.
Maybe further up, but not wide enough for them. I don't know.
Very interesting. How do they keep that watertight then?
Pardon?
How do they keep that watertight? Those 2 doors there. I wonder what mechanism?
Big
is.
seal.
Well, enough to get them across the channel to Normandy.
Yes, I
I
guess
don't
that's
think
all it
many
is.
others on the way.
Yeah. What did you say, John? They use
Big seal.
a big seal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're really annoyed.
They ran out of walruses.
Yeah.
Okay. Have a guess what this is? Bit of vegetation going on. Put it in the chat, please. What you guess it might be. See if you can beat Elliot. Let's see. I think he's in the lead, isn't he? Might be. We really should take scores. People put the effort in to guess. We should really take the scores.
Yeah, we should designate a scorekeeper for
We
the.
should. Yeah. Maybe
I
with
thought
somebody
it
in the
was
chat.
Steph this week.
Sorry, John?
I thought it was Steph this week.
I would. No,
Scorekeeper. Yeah.
no. Steph's got the morning off.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh,
So the morning.
can I just nominate then?
No.
Right. Well, we've got a lot of guesses.
We do, yeah, Frankie. I'll scroll up. Give me a sec. Doop. Oh, after says it was another blatantly obvious one that we should have got.
Yes, of course.
Clearly.
Really don't know what you're thinking.
Yeah, that's right. Gavin said it was old, no matter what it was. Yeah. Wayne has guessed this one is a Sherman. T-34, says Mel. A Memphis, says Upside Down John. Oh, as in... Oh, sorry.
The LST is, yeah.
Sorry. Been doing the show for a while now. It's tight. T-34 says 80. Facebook user as well. Sherman Tank, says Gavin. John says, been exactly there. Oh, wow. Been there. Very good. So he must know. Baton Rouge, I think, says Nick. Maple Tree, is it? T-34, says Eddie. Raffle Gabe says T-34. Elliot Spicer says T-34 85, very specifically. Sherman, says Gary. A fallen tree, says Steve. Very good. T-34 Bedstead, says Nick. T-34 says Gavin. Waffle Dave says branching out. Give me a sec. I'll twig it.
You're barking mad.
Leave it alone. What is it? 10 points for hitting a tree. A dolly dealer to show the scores.
Hey. Oh, sorry. Yeah, he's talking about scorekeeping. Okay.
Yeah. A T-34, although the camo needs a rework. Yeah, you can see through it. Pat says tank. Very good, Pat. Tank. No, she doesn't. She says trank. Honestly.
She's still guessing the. What?
I'm sure she does it. I'm sure they do it on purpose. Misspell it incorrectly on purpose. I'm sure they do. Paul says no idea as it's camouflaged.
Good point.
Yeah, what tank? Elliot says now with added bed spring armor. Yeah, there, the front. Yeah. Gary has said it's not a boat. Well done, Gary. Edward, a Hellcat. And I also said, is it Basil fault his tank after a break? Oh, that's good. That's funny. It almost looks real. Outstanding work, says John.
Oh.
Right, going around the studio. Let me know what you think it might be. Starting with Steph.
T-34-75 at Stompy Gardens.
Ooh, very specific. Very nice. James?
I have no idea.
Oh. Ew. John?
T-34-85 with bed spring armor.
Bed spring armor?
Well, additional bed spring armor.
So that's not actual fact. Gary says, not sure that's the right shade of olive drab. Well, don't start, Gary. Don't start.
Okay. Right. Well, it is, of course, traditional. Every time I do a Guess the Thing, I pick on something that John's building. So it is a T-34, yes.
Yes.
Well
done. Yeah. Are you building a T-34 right now, John?
I am.
Good Lord.
Mine's a 76, not a 85.
Very cool. How did your just speaking of that, how did your London tank build go down at Scale Model World with the bang flag?
As far as I know, fine, but it wasn't the best one there. I completely overwhelmed with the Rubicon one.
Oh yeah, that's Steve, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
Yeah. Very cool. I like that.
I got it finished. That was the main point.
I know. Very good. So who was the winner then? Do we think? Do we think it was Elliot?
I don't know. I think it's between AD and Elliot.
Yeah. Well, let's just say it's Elliot.
Draw. They can get a dribble each.
Yeah. Okay. We can do that then.
A dribble each. There we go. All right, John, you sort that out.
Here we go. Whoever gets it right between them, the other person gets the rest of their dribble.
Okay. Nice.
So if you don't want it, guess what
Very
it was.
nice. Yeah, it's true. Right. Thank you very much, mate. That's very cool. Cheers, Steve. Doing it.
No problem. You'll have to let me know in advance what you're building, John, and then I'll try not to put it in Guess the Thing.
Well, if you let me know what the guess the thing is, I'll tell you if I'm building it.
Oh, okay.
And Wayne says, you're not a single one right. No dregs for me. Well done. Good job. All yours, Elliot, says Facebook user who is 80.
That's fine. Elliot's got it.
Right, okay.
Cheers, lady. Thank you for that.
Paul says, thanks, Steve. Good fun as ever. Absolutely. Thank you, Steve. Wayne says, cheers, Steve. Got a noodle. It's got his noodle working this morning. Sorry, not his noodle, the noodle. Big difference in that. How do I get rid of the Facebook user thing again? You click that link. There you go, Gav. There should be a little link at the bottom there, streamyard.com/Facebook. Pop that in, and then it should give you a thing saying, do you approve? And you say yes. That's it. Hopefully, that should be it. Right. Thank you very much, Steve. That's really cool. Moving on to James. James, are you all lined up, ready to roll?
I'm just going to do a very quick refresh. Sorry, I was playing with handles.
Handles?
Handles.
Handles.
How many?
About four candles.
Yep, all handles. That link is just at the bottom of the thing I posted, streamyard.com/Facebook. Pop that in. It's in that. That It should come up as a link on the screen. It should do.
Okay, I have an issue. Oh no, I don't.
If it's not worked, Gav, ask Steph to stick it in the chat for me. Yeah, Steph, would you pop it in the chat for him? That'd be cool. Thank you.
What's that?
The link for the Facebook noise. Thank you. Cool. All right. We don't have a thing for this, do we? We don't have a starter. Oh, let's get John to point at this screen anyway.
What?
There you go. Oh, bloody hell, I'm not ready, dude. Not any intro or anything? Nothing.
Wait. Give me some warning.
All right, I warned you. Boom.
So there we go. Thank you for that pointy fingers. It's SITREP time. Every week we put a link up for you to post your work, asking what scale it is, what you're making, what you're doing to it, what you're going to do to it, etc., etc., etc. So first up, we have the wonderful Rob. Today I've been painting stenciling on webbing. Damn, that's good.
Whoa.
Damn, that is good.
You hear that banging and crashing?
Is that you throwing your stuff out the window?
Yeah, that's me just packing up and going home.
Yeah. I so know that feeling. Malcolm alerted me to this the other day, and I have sat and cried for several days.
Alerted you. Warning.
Warning!
Warning. Yeah.
Yeah, well done, Rob.
Did he put one picture up?
He did, unfortunately, but if you go to the Models for Heroes Modeller's Mess, there are several pictures of that figure, and well worth the look.
Yeah.
Do you know what's really, really annoying, James?
Well,
He's such a nice bloke as well.
sorry, that doesn't really come into it, Steph. But anyway, no, he's really good, and he's very helpful, and he's very willing to share his knowledge and abilities.
Oh, yes, very much
And
so.
damn, do I want him to move in and teach me for several months, because I'm going to take me ages. Anyway, next up is Stefan. This is a 148 Edward Models 0 with pilot. Very nice. Palm leaves are afoot.
Oh, why is the palm leaves on it?
I guess he's camouflaging it, but it seems a bit weird.
I think they might need a little bit more.
Yeah.
Maybe he was running low, so they've spread it out.
I was a little worried when I was looking at this, thinking, well, that has definitely got leaves strapped on. He has strapped on leaves. So, don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens.
You think you'd put that in the description, because that's quite a significant part of the build.
It is, but maybe he's teasing us. You know how the people do that sort of thing?
Yeah, so he's Dutch. Did you tease?
Wow.
Especially the Dutch.
Yes.
So next up is Steve. Steve with his Main-Tune Shine Horse. Scale unknown. Depicted under fire. Steve! Yeah, love it. Love it.
Yeah, that's cool. It's really fun, Steve. I love it.
I like to do something a bit strange. Experimenting with splashy water again.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Is it on a tilt as well? Is it turning?
No, it is flat. It's
Okay.
running straight.
Oh, it's nice. Really like it.
Yeah, very nice. I like that.
Yeah, I like that the superstructure, or some of the antenna in that have been knocked over a bit.
That was a crane, actually.
It looks like the crane's been knocked over.
Well done.
And another one from Steve. It's a mini art Roman legendary, you idiot, legionnaire, 1/16 holding a non-standard banner. Nice.
Yeah, the kit comes with a spear, but I thought no.
You upscaled it.
Yeah.
I
So,
like it.
exemplary pro heroum. What do you
Yes.
think that says? Answers in chat. I know. Steve knows. I think some people know. What do you think that says? Pop it in the chat. Gary says thanks. John says that's very good. That is amazing. Says Waffy Dave. Wow. Says Waffy Dave. Sorry, Wayne. Waffy Dave says might be for a diorama, but talking about the zero.
Yep.
Wayne says that's not a big boat, and but very nice. Talking about the your one, Steve.
I think so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So news from down under. Next is John Marley. This is the Mini Art 135th. One of those thrust wing. A what if because it only existed in a wind tunnel. Not often a kit screams to me, "Build me now," but this one did. Mainly because it's kind of dumb and was a good price. I'd rather build it in flight, but I'll have to look around for a pilot figure. If I can't find one, I guess can show off the guns instead. Thinking about making my first diorama. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Oh yeah, definitely. Dioramas are addictive. Once you start, you cannot stop.
Yeah.
Yep. Definitely. First diorama. Crikey, that surprises me.
That surprises me too, actually. But yeah, looking forward to that, John.
All eyes. What's it called? A Triebflügel. Triebflügel?
Triebflügel.
Triebflügel? Oh, yeah, okay.
Whatever that was. Thrust wing. Next up is Mal. This is a 1/4 scale creature from the Black Lagoon from Typhon Studios.
Ooh.
Huh.
Nice.
Yeah. It's cool. I bet that's really going to be really fun to paint that.
I think there's more pictures to come.
Dun, dun, dun. John says, Steve, Texas doesn't have the same impact. It works. It works. If anyone caught the Friday show this week, then you would understand why.
Yes, Malcolm explained to me why he always pronounces my name that way.
Steve.
And I've forgotten what it's connected to.
You've forgotten. Okay. Mark says, wow, it's been a while since I last built a model, but these are incredible. Cool. Thanks, Mark. Very kind of you.
This is the creature from the Black Lagoon. Oh, sorry.
And Gary says, I bought 4 tanks at Scale Model World, all 4 dioramas. I have never done a proper diorama before, so this will be interesting. John says, looks like my first wife.
So, yes, Mal has painted John's first wife, and yeah, it looks really cool. That's right. I can't be abused. She's too far away.
Yeah.
Hopefully. There you go. That's the rear of said figure.
Okay.
Nice. I like
interesting. No one else then, just me.
Okay. Leave it. Don't say anything.
Okay.
I know where you were going with that. Oh, black and white. Look.
That's good.
I like that.
Don't want that.
Yeah, that is nice. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Does it come with the poster, I wonder?
Yes, it does. Look.
Yeah. So that's really cool. Yeah, he's got loads of these, isn't he, Mal? He's got loads of them.
He's busting at the seams.
Well, if he says we married the same woman, then, John.
And moving on, Clive up next. This is his Airfix 132nd P38, Maiden of Edric. And I've spelled it. Thank you. Crashed in North Wales.
Yep, and it's only visible at certain times of the year when the sands shift.
Mm-hmm.
I think really nice photographs of this.
Yes.
It's quite rusted and dilapidated.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You need special permission to go and either dive on it or wade out to it from a local council. If you don't, you get nicked.
Right.
Well,
that's very nice. Does it get exposed completely, or is it always underwater?
It does get exposed, but as I said, it just depends on the time of year and it didn't appear until I think it was in the 90s. There was a big storm, and a load of the sand got shifted, and it appeared.
Brilliant.
Cool inspiration. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Mel's back. First attempt at a Space Marine.
Cool.
Yeah. Very
Like
good.
it.
Yep. Nice work on the base as well.
Yeah.
Texture.
Oh, yes.
John says, I love that. And Waffy Dave says, I heard there are plans to reclaim it and restore.
Wow. There's been an awful lot to restore, I would think. But,
Be a bit like Trigger's brew.
Yeah. Got a grenade.
So there we go. That's Mel.
Good.
Next up is myself. This is the 135th M8 light armored car, Greyhound. Added some detail, as you can see. So I've added a bit of wiring. I've done a little bit of a ammo store. Have made a slight error with it, but I'm not going to change it.
Ooh, where's the error?
The handles are on the wrong end.
Oh, they should be at the other end.
No, it should be on the outer part of the door, strangely. But yeah.
How do you open it from the inside?
Well, you push it. Instead of pulling it, you're pushing it.
Ah, right.
So.
Oh, well. No. Just don't tell anybody.
No, I won't tell no one.
Yeah, good idea.
So yeah, you can see I've put some weld seams in and some rivets, some wiring, la-di-da-da. Some brackets there for some weapons at some point. But yeah, all scratch built.
Brilliant. Now, how does it make you feel?
Makes me feel lovely.
Excellent.
And to be honest, the reason I am doing this is because for the reason I said earlier, it's a group build, but also I've seen a video and I can't think who this person was. I think it was Matt on YouTube who'd done it and done all this stuff. So I'm sort of copying someone else. But the ammunition rack you can actually buy as a PE set for the same price as the kit.
Oh.
But yeah, being tight, I couldn't be bothered, so I'll make it myself.
What's the name of the YouTuber then? This is just...
Matt. I think it's Matt on eModels, but I'm not 100% sure.
I don't know him.
If you just type in M8 Greyhound, he's got a full build series. There's a few on there, but yeah, a very inspirational video.
Cool. Okay, there you go. That's a recommendation. Question has popped up from. Before you move on. John, Upside Down John says, how did you achieve the weld seams, James?
So the weld streams are really easy. You can do it in two ways. You can do stretch sprue and then just lay it into where you want the weld seam and use a little bit of extra thin to melt it down. While it is melting, if you use an instrument of some description, you can get the folds in the weld if you want to go to that level. It's really easy, or you can just use a strip of plastic. So yeah, it's not that hard.
Cool,
but very effective.
Yeah.
And there's a close up of it. As you can see, my holes are not necessarily in the right position, but it's okay.
Yep, good to me.
And Wafu Dave just says there in the chat that Uncle Night Shift does a tutorial on weld seams as well.
Yeah, he does.
Does he?
Yes. And he shows you how to make the little tool to make the folds as well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean, the easiest bit to make the tool for the folds would just be a little bit of very thin plastic sheet that you cut into a piece that you can hold, and you make it so you've got like a chamfered edge, if you like, and then you just push it into the plastic as it's melting.
Huh.
So next up is Christopher. He's working on his two 3D printed Betty Page figures.
Very nice.
Kinky Crunch. Okay.
We did a podcast about these, didn't we?
We did, yeah. Yeah, nice figures.
Yeah.
And Luke is up
Yeah.
next. Yay. Luke says, not much going on the bench this week as recovering from the extravaganza that was Scale Model World. It was great to hang out around the M4H stand and catch up with girls and guys. Thank you to Mr. Childs, who prior to the weekend had sent pictures of his entry and gave some sound advice, which resulted in them doing quite well. Excuse me. Stay safe and happy helping. This is the Warhammer 40k diorama. Camouflage is Color of Fear, commended. And then, I see. Sorry. Right. Okay. So, Color of Fear is commended. The Rubicon IDF Centurion is commended, and the Imperial Knight Titan got gold.
Hey.
So well done, you. Knew he would anyway, but well done, you. Thanks
Nice
for sharing.
job.
Yeah, done well, and the bases are really cool as well.
Is he saying that I was the reason that he won?
Some sound advice from you.
Well, I think I should have those medals displayed in my shed then, don't you think?
Well, absolutely, yeah. That would be.
I can't
only
remember
fair.
what I said. Whatever I said worked. Oh, maybe it slipped the fiver underneath. That was a tip, I think.
Maybe, yeah, could be.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Just so it goes to show you, a little bit of attention on the base always helps.
Yeah. A bit of velvet.
Oh, yeah. Well, velvet and fibers. And there's the gold award itself.
Yeah. Well done.
Nice. Well done. That's
So a lot of people have taken photographs of that. When I was looking through the all different pictures of Telford, a lot of people had picked that out and taken a photograph of it.
Mm.
Yeah. Well done, buddy. Well done. Hope you do the same thing next year.
Yeah. More medals next year. What's
a
up?
nice pair of Betty, says the referee Dave. Crikey, Struth, Bonza, and all the other ridiculous colonial throwaway lines.
Uh-huh. Next up is AD with his 135th D-Day Dodgers diorama. Nice.
Yeah, I saw that. He posted up a picture of this. I just regularly on the chat. It looks really nice, really neat.
Yeah, it is good.
Who's airbrushing? Is that you, Steph?
Sorry, I've stopped now.
Okay.
Just cleaning up.
Really nice.
I like the groundwork as well. Very cool.
Yeah. Is that flock, 80?
They are apparently all individual bricks, I think.
Yeah.
You did tell me the other day how many he bought.
Yeah, they look like they are. It'd be nice to know what they were made of, though, AD. Whether they were plaster or whether you were resin or whether from a kit or that sort of thing. But very nice. I like it. I like it very much.
Didn't you buy them? You didn't make them from scratch. I'm sure you said you bought them. We chatted on a Zoom session. But yeah, it looks really nice. And 1,300 resin bricks.
Resin bricks. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So finishing off this week's sit rep is Wayne Cooper. This is the Warhammer Storm Surge. Oh, sorry, Storm Surge. Tau Storm Surge. Almost complete. Just the main gun to complete. Nice.
That's cool.
I like that.
A little mini me one too.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I like that too. I really like the little decals and stuff you get on those houses. Nice designs.
Yeah, very cool.
Very cool. They're quite big as well.
Yeah. Oh, and that's it for this week.
John says, "Is that a Matilda on 80s?"
Yeah,
it is.
Matilda, yeah.
Wayne says, "Cool dio, dudes." So that's right. And yeah, 1,300 bricks. There you go. That chat caught up. Thank you, James, for going through those.
All right. My pleasure.
And thank you, everyone, for putting your stuff up and showing what you did. It's very good. I do enjoy sit rep and have a look to see what everyone's been up to. And there's awesome stuff. So keep going. Keep putting up bits and pieces. And it's good to hear John's going to start diorama. It's good. The first time ever. Really nice. Keep up the good work, dudes. Doing a great job. And it's nice to see some new people watching on YouTube as well. So just to warn you, we'll be back on Sunday morning on this public show. So make sure you're doing something else so you don't have to watch us again. But we also do, if you're on the Model is a Mess, we also do shows on Mondays at 12 with Steph and John. And then we do a Wednesday at 12 o'clock as well with Steph and John. And then we do a Friday night show. And then we do this show. All other ones. And of course, we've got the online model making as well if you're signed up with that. Oh, right. Should we have a look around and see what everyone's been up to in the last 2 hours? Nearly? Good Lord. Thank you, James, for doing that, mate.
My pleasure. Well, it's always. I love doing it.
Oh, yes. Where should we go first? James, should we do you while you're hot? What?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds.
1, 2,
3,
3.
4.
Maybe
Steph, what are you up to?
Well, the dragon has been painted.
Oh, okay, yes. It's the stuff, isn't it? Purple stuff. Oh, yeah.
Come on.
What does it shift to then? What colour
It's
does it
purple
shift?
and green. You
Ah.
can just see the shift in there.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Wow. How does that work then? Is it, you know, how it works?
They're probably slightly angled bits of paint for each one. So it has, for some reason, on that wing there, it hasn't come out with the green. And it's up there you go. Yeah, it does just. Where was it? Somewhere around there.
Ah.
Up there you go. So yeah,
Yeah. It doesn't come up on camera. It kind of comes up as
No.
kind of a grey.
yeah. It does, but yeah, I'll get some photos up on a mess so you can see the colour shift.
That'd be really nice on a turntable, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's a dragon done. He needs a bit of weathering on the claws and the spines. So yeah, and
Nice.
it's just the bit I hate the most. Painting bloody faces and body flesh. I hate doing that. Because I can't do it.
Yeah.
I keep practicing and practicing. It's just something that I can't do. I'll probably just do a dirty wash on it.
Well, I think that's it. You just have to keep going. You have to keep practicing.
Yep.
And
Yep,
doing,
so-
watching tutorials and practice.
Yep. So that's what I'm up to on that one.
Cool, man. Cool. Well, did you work on the other one? as
No,
well?
I didn't.
No,
I've just been
that one.
concentrating on the dragon. So
And
yeah.
how did it spray?
Yeah. I ended up. I did the big areas with with an airbrush, but I wasn't happy with it, so I just painted over it. But it doesn't leave brush marks when you paint it, as you can
No.
see.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think on large areas it does do it, but you don't see it very well. But,
Okay.
hey,
That's good. I like it.
you live and learn.
Gary says, that's very nice. That's really nice, Steph, says Gary.
Thank you, Gary.
Paul says, thank you, everyone. I wish you a good week. Thank you very much. Facebook user. AD says, that dragon looks like the X. Wayne Cooper says, awesome show. Thank you. Ain't finished yet, buddy. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you very much for showing us.
Cool.
James, what have you been working on?
All right, so basically I'm starting to put this turret together. And I've taken off all the little moulded handles and made handles.
Yeah. How many handles you got?
Yeah, that many.
Oh,
There's about, that's 7, so about 18 handles in all that needs to be done.
gosh. Not full candles then. That's a shame.
Not 4 candles, no, unfortunately not.
Hmm.
So yeah, so I'm going to put those on, and then I'm going to put a little bit of texture inside the turret before I put the other bits in.
Okay.
And probably a little bit out in the front as well.
Yeah, nice. Oh, it seems that scratch building idea of getting back to scratch building is put a bounce in your voice. It's nice,
Yes.
Nice to see.
Yeah, definitely needed.
Yeah. Fab work, mate. What's that? I've not seen that one before. What's that scalpel there with the blunt? No, it's blunt.
Which one?
Yeah, what number's that?
That is number. Oh God, blimey! Hang on. Let me put my eyes in. That's number 9.
Number 9. What do you use that one for?
I use it a little bit like a chisel. As such.
Yeah.
Okay.
I use the other one you've got there, 26. That's what I use all the time.
I do have
A blade.
I do have another one, which is if I can. No. I do have another one somewhere. Yeah, no, I've got lots of different numbers.
Okay. All right, never mind.
That'll work.
I'll go straight to John because John is with Pooch. Thank you, James.
No worries.
Help! Help!
Send help. Send help. Hey, John, what have you been working on apart from
Tracks.
Huh? Yeah.
Tracks. Let me just take that one. So I've got that one on. That side's on. Done. And I'm working on this one.
Oh.
It's going to be broken and forward a bit.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether to leave 3 road wheels off or 2 off and a complete wheel taken off. But that's going to sit. So, don't break.
Okay.
Yeah. Hanging off like that.
Yep.
I'm just working on the other end at the moment.
Is it going to be a diorama then?
Yes, it's with a Tiger one that I've already done, which is snow scene. This is going to have the turret off, which is show off the internals and that. Then lots of rust, snow, blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yep. Guess the tipple was tippled. Yeah, we didn't guess it. Did we? Oh no, we haven't guessed it. Oh gosh.
Any more guesses?
Should we go around the studio? Steph, what do you think it might be?
Coke.
Coke.
More precise.
Diet Coke.
Inner one.
Oh, Diet Coke.
Yeah, I did have it last night because it was still in the bottle. So I just went round in the fridge.
That's boring. But
no one got it.
No one got it. Lipton's iced tea, I guess.
But Elliot's going to get some dribbles of Diet Coke.
Very good. Well, if you dare, send John a message and get you a jiffy bag full. In the post, Gary says, when is diorama coming back? Good question. I think it's the new year. If you pop a message onto the Models Mess, Gary, then Clive will pick that up. I don't know if James, did you know any more than that or not? His lip reads, my lips say that he's saying no.
As far as I know, it is the new year. We haven't discussed it fully, but yeah, a new year, I believe, will be up and running again.
Cool. Okay, so Diorama is a Sunday afternoon diorama show that we run as part of our online model making. Just been going for a couple of years now. So if you're interested in that, get in touch. Models for Heroes. We run a workshop every single day almost. Steve says, AD says, Steve, maybe replace the wheels with the nutshells. Yeah, we haven't got to Steve yet. We're talking about maybe putting them in his helmets.
Might work.
Yeah, Gary says, cool. We'll do that. We'll tie in nicely with my first diorama projects. Actually, it will kick off nicely for the Shelf of Doom group build, wouldn't it? If you're doing it in the new year, James. Yes. Yep. You know what that is? The Shelf of Doom group build is Models for Heroes build for next year. The finish of will be at Telford. So if you're at Telford Scale Model World next year, then you can put on the tables. It's going to be whatever you got on your Shelf of Doom, whatever is on your shelf sitting there not finished, and you're getting annoyed with it, and it's just kind of parked, what you can do is get it out, paint it white, get some Models for Heroes decals on it, and turn it into a Models for Heroes vehicle of some sort that reflects what we do. So a model kit transport, or a mobile model show, or a mobile modeling session, or something like that, or even just a vehicle with our names on the side. And then we'll, as I say, we'll put them all on the scale model word table. Have a look at I can't remember the Facebook group now. It's called M4H Shelf of Doom group build. I think if you search for that and join that, then see all the other ones. It's going to happen. Starts in the new year.
Yep.
Steve.
Yes. Well, all I've really done is I've done a little bit of trimming on the boat. You can't really see that from there, and I thought I'd dry fit the engine in the scooter just to make sure it fits. Show the back wheel roughly where it's going to be when it's finished. And I started putting the front fork in, and I got it that far and thought, oh, I wonder if it would look good as a chopper version. But I'll have to extend the post for that, so pass. Haven't decided.
Steve, I did think if you put mirrored glass into the walnuts, you could have them as wing mirrors.
Yes, that's true.
Yes. Yeah. You could. Wing mirrors as walnuts. I think a helmet is nice. I could.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a load of lights.
Lights?
Lights, yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, you're not lighting it.
I got this kit, which has been kicking around in the stash for quite a long time. I mean, I've used the figures in my Rocket Men build, but you can see there's got things like things like that, which work out. You know, although that they're intended to go on a 1/24th scale super truck, work out, you know, quite reasonable for a 1/9 scooter. So
they would, yes. Nice big rack of lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be off the hook, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't wait.
Yes.
Anything else you've done?
Sorry?
Is that it? Is there anything else that you've done?
No, I mean, I've been doing guess the thing and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's about all I got done. Not a lot.
No worries. No worries. Edward says someone paid $8 for a blue tick on Twitter and posted Coca-Cola saying if they got 500 retweets, they'd put Coke back in.
What?
There you go. That's what Edward says. I'm going to have to make a list of all the group builds I'm taking part in. Otherwise, I'm going to forget.
Start building the wrong ones for the wrong groups.
Well, if you're clever, you could probably incorporate them all in one.
The clever thing would be to find one model that fits all the group builds.
Yes, that's right. Like a commercial. I'm trying to think of the ones I know. A commercial-owned Spitfire that's been sat on your desk for a while. Would cover 3 of them. There we go. That's the show over.
Oh,
Unless I've missed anything.
Yeah. You can wake up now, John.
Thank you.
Yep. Any other business? Anybody?
John, tomorrow, do you want to start the show about 11? If that's right. Can you do that?
Yeah, I believe that's fine.
Cool. It's all right. Puffball's on at 1 o'clock. So
Oh, yeah,
What
of course
is?
it is.
England are playing at 1 o'clock.
Don't
ball.
care. Don't care.
We do. We care.
No, I don't.
And Gary says, it's an excuse to build more kits. Yes, it is. Absolutely.
You need an excuse.
Yeah. All right, dudes. Thank you very much. Be good. And we'll see you soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Keep modelling. Bye.